Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coach Jessie, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 3 ways that you can stay on track when it comes to your weight loss journey. These are things that I use on a daily basis that have helped me to, stay on track on my fitness and my wellness journey. And today I'm going to be bringing you those 3 important tips. Very easy but super effective. So grab your notebook, grab your iPhone, open up your notes, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. Guys, your weight loss and wellness journey is not easy. And I can speak from experience where it is not an easy thing. You don't just wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna start taking my fitness and my wellness seriously because I wanna reach my goals, and you're gonna stay consistent all year round. If you're human like myself, there are times when you do stumble. Like before, I used to stumble, and that's perfectly normal. But with what I'm going to share with you, these 3 tips which you can start incorporating right now, like today, these are going to help you to stay on track on your journey and actually start to see progress when it comes to your weight loss. So with the first one that I'm going to share with you, the first tip number 1, write this down. You want to create a realistic movement / exercise schedule that you can follow. So the reason why I used movement first is because sometimes when we say exercise, if you're not somebody who's into exercising or working out, you're kind of thrown off by that terminology, which I don't want you to be thrown off. So please keep on watching, right? So the reason why I say movement is as long as you're moving, whether you're walking, jogging, riding a bike, hiking, as long as you're moving your body, that is considered a form of exercise. So creating a realistic and easy to follow movement schedule is the key to staying on track when it comes to your weight loss and wellness journey. So what do I mean by that? So you pick a day, you pick a time out of the day. So say your mornings or your evenings where you know you have the most time. With me, it varies. Like my schedule varies. There's some days where I'm more open in the mornings to have a little bit of time to work out, and there's other days where I have the evenings. So it does vary, but if you have a set schedule, it's super important to identify which times of the day works best for you. So if it's mornings, then you pick the morning and you take at least 20 minutes out of your morning schedule to move your body. So whether you're doing cardio for 20 minutes, whether you're gonna go for your morning run for 20 minutes, go for a walk for 20 minutes, hit the gym for at least 20 minutes. Pick that day, that time of day that makes the most sense to you, where you can know that you can dedicate at least 20 minutes out of that time slot for you to be able to move your body. So once you've figured out a time of the day where you're able to block out at least 20 minutes to work out or to move your body, I want you to now choose an exercise or a form of working out that you actually like. So there's no point of you forcing yourself to go to the gym when you really know that you don't like going to the gym. And there's no point of me telling you, oh, you should do 20 minutes of cardio or 20 minutes of the treadmill cardio, and you know that you don't like to be on the treadmill. So it's super important to pick an exercise or a type of movement that you actually enjoy, whether it's dance cardio, taking a boxing class, hitting the gym, hitting those weights, working out at home. Choose something that is realistic for you to follow and that you know, since you like it, you'll be able to follow through with it day after day. And once you've figured out what kind of movement you like, then this is the part where you start to kind of give yourself a minimum amount of days that you want to work out. So with me personally, the minimum amount of days that I want to move my body, exercise, or do some form of workout is 4 times minimum, because that's realistic for me. I know that each and every week I can squeeze in 4 days out of the week to exercise. So you pick what's realistic for you. If you can do 2 days a week, if you can do 3 days a week, 4 days a week, if you can do 7 days a week, whatever works for you that you know that you'll be able to realistically follow, do that. Also, I don't want to be like a party pooper and be like, oh, aim low, but you do want to aim realistic, because the worst thing that you can do for yourself is to say, I'm going to work out for 7 days a week, right? And then when you don't hit that goal of 7 days a week, you start to become discouraged by your journey. And the last thing that you want to do is be discouraged, because once you start having those feelings of discouragement, then that kind of hinders you from moving forward. So it's super important. Choose something that's realistic. You can always go up from there. If you pick 2 days a week, then hey, when you hit 3 days a week, that's something that you can celebrate. That's something that you can reward yourself for. So super important is to keep it realistic. So that covers the first point, which is creating a realistic and easy to follow movement/exercise schedule. Tip number 2 is to reevaluate your pantry. Guys, super important. When your temptations are not there, there is no possible way for you to kind of overindulge, if I may say so, like overindulge, right? So what you need to do is reevaluate your pantry and your fridge and see how much whole foods are you actually eating, right? So it's super important. When you're on your weight loss journey, you want to consume as much whole foods and healthy foods as you possibly can. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm saying, okay, completely cut out, things that you actually enjoy that may not be the healthiest. No, because when you're on your weight loss and wellness journey, one thing that I do like to stress is that you need to practice intuitive eating. What do I mean by that? It's not feeling guilty for eating the things that you like. Like for me personally, I love Oreos. Have I cut out Oreos? No, I haven't. Do I have my days where I treat myself to Oreos? Absolutely. Why? Because that's a realistic way of going about your fitness, your wellness journey, because I'm not competing. I'm not an athlete. I don't have to, be extreme when it comes to my diet. So in order for you to be sustainable, to have a sustainable way of living and to actually incorporate healthy eating into your way of life, you have to be realistic. And being realistic is also being able to enjoy the things that you love, right? So if you love ice cream, obviously you're not going to overindulge, like I said, on ice cream 4 times a week. No. What you're going to do is you're going to reevaluate your pantry, like I just mentioned, with whole foods, all the healthy stuff. Now, on the days where you decide to do your treat days, I don't like to say cheat days, I like to say treat days because we're treating ourselves, right? You can go ahead, go out to the store, buy your ice cream, go out and eat your desserts. So whatever you like to indulge in, then you can do that. But the one thing you don't want to do, guys, please do not do this, is do not keep your treat foods on hand, because now that is the temptation for you to overindulge and sometimes you start to binge. Now, what do I mean by that? If you want to eat ice cream, right, on your treat day, go out and buy the ice cream. Don't buy a month's supply of ice cream and keep it in the fridge, because every time you open that freezer, instead of grabbing the frozen vegetables, you're gonna go ahead and grab the ice cream, and that's what we want to avoid. So so like I said, tip number 2, reevaluate your pantry, right? Make sure that you're consuming more whole foods than anything. So cancel all the fast foods and stuff on a daily basis. You want to consume as many whole foods or as much whole foods as you can. And then from there, on your treat days, which is your days where you allow yourself to indulge, that's perfectly fine, but you allocate it to specific days. So whether it's on the weekends, like for me personally, I like to indulge on the weekends. The weekends are my treat days. So it's either Saturdays and Sundays, and sometimes I incorporate Fridays, depending on whether I have plans with the hubby or with friends, then I know that I can indulge on those days. So pick days out of the week where you want to treat yourself. Obviously, we don't want to overindulge because you do want to still stay consistent when it comes to your journey. So reevaluate that pantry, take out all those snacks, all those unhealthy things, replenish the pantries and the fridge with healthier and whole foods, and then keep the snacks and the indulging stuff for your treat days. And tip number 3 is to focus on making it one day at a time. Guys, it's so normal for us to focus on the end goal, when you're your body goals, when you've lost the weight that you've been working on losing, right? Or wanting to lose. And then we start to lose sight of the journey. And we start to lose sight that we have to take it one day at a time. And when we do that, focusing on the end result, we start to get discouraged when we don't start to see immediate results. So it's so important to have a one day at a time mentality. What are you gonna do today that's gonna take me one step closer to my weight loss goal? So whether it's I'm gonna work out today, I'm gonna eat healthier today, I'm gonna go for a walk, XYZ, whatever you planned on doing for today, focus on that, because that's gonna take you one step closer to your weight loss and your wellness goals. So yeah, guys, let's do a quick recap of the 3 ways to stay on track when it comes to your weight loss journey. So number one, create a realistic and easy to follow movement schedule that you can stay on track with and you can honestly follow through with each and every day. Number two, reevaluate your pantry and your whole foods consumption. Remember, you want to consume as much whole foods as possible, but don't neglect or don't feel like you have to sacrifice your treat days. Do your treat days, but remember, whole foods are the key to your weight loss journey. And number three, focus on making it one day at a time. Guys, it is a journey. Take it one day at a time. If you're consistent and take it day by day, trust me, you will see progress and you will see results. So yeah, guys, I hope these tips were insightful. I hope that they're going to help you, and I hope that you start to implement them today to start moving forward and seeing progress when it comes to your weight loss and your wellness journey. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with a friend who you know would benefit from these 3 tips. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Until next time, bye. Hey there, if you are struggling on your weight loss journey and can't seem to move forward or to get the results that you are looking for, then I would love to hear from you. You can click the link below and schedule a free call where we can talk about how I can help you move forward and to finally see progress and results when it comes to your weight loss journey. Remember, I'm here for you, I'm rooting for you, and I want to see you win. So schedule that free call and let's talk so we can see you be your champion and finally reach your weight loss and your wellness goals.